Hey everyone, Ryan here from Next Level Property Investing. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Rightmove to find an actual address of a house. Now, quite often, the estate agents obviously don't put the actual door number of the house, but sometimes you need to go direct. Sometimes you need to get on the, in front of that vendor, and you need to get your message across. I'm not saying for 1 minute cut the estate agents out, but there are times when, you might see a property and you want to go direct to the vendor. And it just makes sense, and you're prepared to make that decision. So there's many ways you can do it. For me, this is one of the strategies that I use quite a bit. It works really well, and not always does the address come up. It does depend on the market info that's available, but it works really, really well when the info is there, and then you can get your letters sent to to that door, and we can try and make some headway into contacting the vendor direct. So we'll just I'll just pick a random sort of area here in Newcastle. We'll just have a look at a couple of houses, and let's just try this one here. So what we're looking for is this market info tab here. So when you get your property, obviously it doesn't give us, we know it's Durham Street, but we don't know any more details. Okay, so what we're wanting is this market info tab here, and we're looking for the market info here. Now this one here unfortunately doesn't have any market information, so we probably have to use the Google Map option to try and find the door number of this house, where you can actually go onto there and try and zoom into that door number on Google Street Map, and you'll be able to figure it out. Now what we need to do is find a property that will work. So let's just change our max price a bit. Here we go. Try this one. Market info. Here we go. Bingo. Right. So what we need is all this information here. So this is going to tell us when they were sold and what the price sold was. Now we then go over to house prices on Rightmove and open up a new tab. Now what we want to do, we know it's time, view, place in teams. So we do know that, and we've got the 2004, 2002 to 1992. So we'd go, just copy and paste that and pop it into here, and then we've got time, view, place and teams. So now we've got the full address, and what we want to do now, it's really good because this is searched in date order, as you can see here, 2019, and it goes back over. So what we want to do is we get 2004 is our starting point, and it was 79,950, and then it also sold in 2002 for 48,500. So 2004 79,950 is what we're looking for. So we come back to the sold house prices section, we keep scrolling, next page, 2006, here we go, nearly here. Okay, 2004 95, here we go, 79,950, 2004 48,500 and 31,000. We double check that, bang bang bang, copies exactly. So there's your house. 12 time, view, place, Gateshead is that property there, and that's how you find the addresses, and it's hugely powerful. Now you can actually if you want to use virtual assistants, especially overseas, they can put all this data together for you. You can give them criterias on a location, your locations, your values, whatever it might be, and you can get the letters and obviously send it straight to the house. You can get the numbers and send it straight to the house. Particularly good for sort of lease options and things like that. Now you've got to bear in mind that what I tend to do is see if the house is lived in. So if the house is lived in, you more than likely want to send a letter straight to the house. They're going to get that letter. But if the house doesn't look lived in, then you might want to then jump on the land registry and find out who owns that house. So like this house, for example, look, so does this look lived in? Typically if there's furniture in, yeah, that looks pretty lived in. Also looks like a cracking buy, refurbish, refinance deal if the numbers are right. So I might have a look at this myself. So we'll go there, and we'll go here. So obviously this isn't popping up straight away, so you might have to do a bit more digging. Any Bridge Avenue, any 15. There we go. Any 15, and we've got, is there any market info data? 2014, 95 grand. One sale on it. There she is, number 4, Bridge Avenue, and then we could contact the vendor direct. Now that does look lived in, so you know you could send them a letter, tell them you want to buy the house. Obviously I haven't run the numbers, I don't know whether it stacks up financially. Have a quick look here, 102, 70. Have a quick look at the sold house prices here. 2-bed terrace, this is a 3-bed, 2-bed semi. Is it a semi, this one? It's a semi. So what I would normally do here is go to property type, semi-detached, so kind of get a like for like. 85, 88, 95, 102, 87. Just jump out to a quarter mile. 151, 144. So obviously the house prices are, but on the street that doesn't give me much confidence. You know, you can tell from these pictures that this place is going to need a refurb. You know, it's going to need modernisation. Whilst obviously someone lives there, you know, you can just kind of tell a bit by the furniture and the decor that, you know, it's possibly a sort of older couple or person living in there. It hasn't had much attention. You can tell by the wallpaper here and the carpets that, you know, it's going to need modernisation. Just by looking at that, for me, it's probably about a 10 grand refurb. So there's no way you could pay 100,000 and then buy that house for 10 grand. So, you know, a bit of a lesson there in a quick deal analysis. But you know, if you could get that property for probably 70 grand is its number, but the chance of them dropping 30 grand is probably not going to happen. But you know, property log, we can see there, it's been on the market since 18th of June 2020. You know, another great thing is get these property log extensions on. It tells you exactly how long that property's been on the market. There's a lot of investors out there now, and the market's quite hot. That's been on since June, and it's still not sold. That suggests to me that that's the wrong price. So I'd flag that, and then I'd just watch it come down. And then, you know, when the price is there, you know, I mean, you could still go and have a look at it now and then make an offer. You know, any offer's better than no offer. But right now, that's like grossly overpriced. But you can see there, they bought it for 95,000 in 2014. So, you know, they want to try and get a bit of money out of it. That could potentially be a good lease option deal. We could drop a letter to the house telling them that we'll buy it for £100,000. You know, go around, build the relationship up, and then, you know, from that we go meet them and discuss how we can potentially solve that problem for them and allow them to move on. But it depends how much money they've got tied up in the property, I guess. So, you know, that's one thing that we do have to consider. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about just making relationships, and the more activity you do, the more chances you're going to get an offer accepted. So, you know, that's definitely one thing that I'll probably do after this video, is pop a little letter to their address, just asking them if we can come around and have a chat. So that's basically how you find addresses on Rightmove. And, you know, as you can see, it's a very simple process. If you want them to, you know, move your journey forward, head over to nextlevelpropertyinvesting.com and book a strategy call with myself, you know, free 15-minute call, and just see how we can help you get where you want to be in the next 12 months. And obviously don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're putting video content out every single day. So hit the bell notification to make sure that you're getting the notifications when all the new videos come live. Have an awesome day, everyone. Take care.